Ich habe dich bereits erwartet. Ich weiß, warum du hier bist. Aber am Ende ist jeder tot. Nur ein neuer Anfang. Dass ich sterbe, ist nur ein weiterer Schritt im Kreislauf. Du wirst mich heute töten.
What?
The change.
Das ist nicht richtig. So ist es nicht passiert.
Du wirst sterben. Ich werde sterben. Und alles, was aus uns gewachsen ist, alles, was wir getan haben, wird am Ende vergessen sein. Alles ist Ursache und Wirkung. Jeder Schmerz verleitet uns zum Handeln, formt unser Wollen. Jonas und Martha, sie müssen ihm den Schmerz nehmen, damit er niemals nach einem Weg sucht, alles rückgängig zu machen.
He's already pressing the buttons. There it is.
That's sick.
That's awesome. This whole time I was like, it's gonna extend, but it's doing the... Go! Did they do it?
What the fuck?
Oh my god. It stands still for like a little bit, but in this standstill, what does that
I don't know.
look like, you know? How long is that?
What the fuck? I'd shit myself if I heard little kids laughing.
Oh look, oh okay, here we go.
What?
Er sieht traurig aus.
Wer sieht traurig aus?
Der Junge, der da steht.
Was ist denn da?
Da steht ein Mädchen.
Ich dachte, du willst den Laden.
Du hast mir doch gesagt, die Welt da draußen wäre voller Geheimnisse. Und dass das, was wir wissen, ein Tropfen in einem unendlichen Ozean ist, ja?
So he drove off angry on a rainy day, rainy night.
Fuck, what if it's Jonas and Martha
Don't
that caused
do
the
this!
accident? No!
No! Oh no.
Oh shit.
You're right. You're right, Chris.
Oh. You're in the intersection.
Move. Oh no.
Ihr könnt doch nicht einfach hier rumstehen, ich habe euch gerade fast überfahren.
Die Brücke ist gesperrt.
Was?
Was wir wissen, ist ein Tropfen. Was wir nicht wissen, ein Ozean.
Dein Vater liebt dich. Ist alles okay?
Weißt du was, du hast recht. Wir sollten morgen fahren.
Ihr seid zurück?
Die Brücke ist gesperrt. Dein Sohn denkt, er hat ein paar Engel gesehen.
Mach dich nicht lustig. Ich weiß auch nicht. Ich hatte nur plötzlich so ein Gefühl.
Magst du? Charlotte hatte ich auch schon vermisst.
Well, it makes sense now why Charlotte would be named Charlotte. 'Cause
Yeah.
what was her name?
Glaubst du, es hat funktioniert?
They're still there though.
How would you know? Right? It's like,
Yeah.
what exactly do they wait for?
Did they just start their own life there?
Ich hab dich gesehen. Als Kind.
Im Schrank. Das warst du. Das war kein Traum.
That's actually a moment they saw at some point.
Mhm.
Glaubst du, dass irgendetwas von uns bleibt? Das ist das, was wir dann sind. Ein Traum. Das hat uns nie wirklich gegeben.
Oh shit.
What's happening?
Wir passen perfekt zusammen. Ich glaub nie etwas anderes.
Letzten Sommer ist.
Scheiße, hab ich mich erschreckt.
Ist das jetzt die Apokalypse?
Eine Kerze an.
Ja, warte, ich hänge am Feuer. Hey, ist alles okay?
Ich weiß auch nicht, ich glaube, ich hatte gerade ein Déjà-vu oder sowas. Ich habe genau das hier letzte Nacht geträumt. Und dann war plötzlich alles dunkel. Und irgendwie war die Welt zu Ende. Ich hatte so ein eigenartiges Gefühl. Als ob das gut ist. Dass alles vorbei ist. Unendliche Dunkelheit. Kein Gestern. Kein Heute. Kein Morgen.
Wenn die Welt heute untergeht und ihr hättet einen Wunsch frei, was würdet ihr euch wünschen?
Eine Welt ohne Winden. Darauf stoßen wir an. Eine Welt ohne Winden.
Eine Welt ohne
Winden. Ah. Habt ihr schon einen Namen? Ich glaube, ich finde Jonas einen schönen Namen.
Oh my goodness. It's so weird to not have to worry about like the next episode playing.
I know.
What were your thoughts?
I don't know. I'm emotional right now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so well, one, that episode was amazing.
Yep. Had a bunch of like different beautiful moments. Heartbreaking.
My favorite, I mean, the one I really wasn't expecting was when they went into that moment where everything
time stood still. Yeah, me either. I think that was my favorite moment though, like them just seeing themselves, other universe, Martha and Jonas.
Yeah, and the little kid, each one of them seeing the other one.
I think that was my favorite moment. I don't know. Made me hell emotional. I don't know why. The whole episode made me emotional. I'm a mess right now.
It's probably because it was, you know, we're like concluding this show.
For a second there, though, I thought maybe they were gonna stay in the original dimension. Like somehow they wouldn't just disappear and like they
somehow
would just
disconnect out of the whole like
and like create their own life there. But I know it's kind of unrealistic. Or they would go to like some other universe and like start their own universe. Like they were like actually Adam
they're
and
just
Eve,
like their own,
created their own.
I mean, I guess if I don't think about it too much, I don't get emotional. But it's kind of within all of this dark universe, once they corrected what needed to be corrected, they no longer existed.
Yeah.
Which makes it kind of sad. But I guess where I kind of got a little confused, but then I don't know if I'm reading it right or wrong. In the end, we see the origin world, right? And everyone is they're celebrating, and they are the same people, but you can tell like there's like differences.
Yeah.
Right? And Hannah is pregnant.
She decides to name the kid Jonas.
But she decides to name the kid Jonas, and that's where I got a little bit confused.
Yeah.
Because it could be a couple of things. It could be, in a way, does Jonas still exist? Does Jonas still come into existence? And what about Martha?
Yeah.
The way I was originally thinking, like before she said the name, I thought she was gonna say a name that was a mix of Jonas and Martha, kind of like Jonas and Martha. They have like a bond, but it was like they're two halves.
Yeah.
Right? So I thought the name was gonna be a mix of Jonas and Martha.
Yeah.
But then she said Jonas, and then I got kind of thrown off.
Well, she said Jonas. It could either be...
Or it could be Jonas, the name, and the person's completely...
different.
Unrelated.
Or it actually is Jonas, but it wouldn't make sense because the genes are completely different.
Completely different. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, would it be... Is it just the name? She just had that name that she liked, and the person is an entirely different person to come to be, or was it like a mix of both of these two halves, which would make an entirely different person, I guess.
Exactly.
But just the name stayed the same.
And everyone at the party, this dinner party they were having, was everyone that wasn't part of the family tree. Which was nice to see. Would not be there. Yeah, Ulrich would not be there. Who else was missing? Peter was there because Helga and his family tree were not part of the Jonas universe or all that.
Who was the person that Claudia was with in the picture?
Which picture?
It was Regina as a teenager, Claudia as, you know, herself, and the dad looked like Doppler. Am I tripping?
The dad?
Yeah.
Let's go back and check. Yeah, her dad.
Oh, yes, the grandpa.
Grandpa, yeah.
Yes.
That's what I meant.
Okay, I saw it as like differently for some reason, but yes, the grandpa, Claudia, and Regina. And we didn't get the explanation as to what happened to...
Wait, the grandpa? No. The power plant guy.
Yeah, Doppler, right?
Yeah, Helga's dad. Right? Or dad, even though he probably wasn't his dad. But it was a power plant guy, so I'm guessing he probably got together with Claudia and had a so he actually wasn't
Tronte was not her dad.
Yeah. But they never clarified who the actual dad was, and this picture confirms it. So she slept with the power plant guy at some point.
With Bernd.
Yeah. Bernd Doppler. And that's how they had Regina. Holy shit. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't believe I didn't even see the picture. Like, I saw it and I was like, oh, it's just them.
That happens to me so much when you're like looking at something, but you're not like
looking.
looking.
Like, they showed it for a reason. And
Yeah.
we did not catch it. You kind of did, but I completely didn't.
Okay, makes sense. Which explains why Ulrich is not there.
Yeah.
This that whole tree
Doesn't exist.
part, does not exist. Martha does not exist. All of this.
I wish Jonas and Martha would have existed in some way. The ultimate ship that was ruined.
I got I don't know, I started getting nervous of like Final Destination-y with
the car going towards the bridge.
And them trying to stop it. For some reason I thought when they said that they needed to stop him from essentially starting this, I thought that his son and family were still meant to die and they needed to somehow intervene to help him deal with his loss in a way where he does not go down that road. But they stopped the son from dying, and I was not sure if like, are you supposed to do that part? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, like what if they did the wrong part?
Yeah, or like what if they don't die there, but they die in a different way soon?
Yeah.
So I was getting all like Final Destination.
Yeah, I'm guessing Claudia
nervous.
did give more details to Adam, and Adam didn't mention those to Jonas while we weren't watching them.
With them. Yeah.
And they knew exactly where to go.
The scene where they come back to the shop and the son looks a little bit like he calmed down a little bit, like he's just taking a second. It was really, I don't know, it made me feel a little bit emotional because although there's been so much confusion and there's been so much suffering and death, one of the, the biggest story, one of the driving forces throughout this whole show is love for someone.
Yeah.
And just to see the origin really being kind of Claudia's story with Regina, like she wasn't really showing emotion. Regina did not feel the love, but everything that Claudia did from, even though we didn't see it in the beginning, but up until this episode was
to save her daughter.
To save her daughter, to show her that she loved her in a very kind of behind the scenes different way.
Yeah, in a way where she would never know that you did that for her too.
And Tannhaus kind of had the same situation happening. All of this came from the loss of his son and daughter-in-law and grandchild, that it kind of looked like he really wasn't involved, which is why the son was angry with him. And that night was probably one of the first nights that he held Charlotte, his granddaughter. And just kind of touching on just life and things that you sometimes wish you would have done. So that was very beautiful. And that was actually one of my favorite scenes, was Claudia when she started. The little, for some reason I kept thinking that it was going to be, you would just disappear like this.
Yeah.
And the little sprinkly, like, I don't know, disintegrating into the air. It was nice because you could see that, at least from Claudia, who was really like the MVP here
of the whole show. Holy shit.
She at least got those like few seconds as she was evaporating
of confirmation,
where she knew like she was successful, and she had like the tear.
That was definitely another one of those moments that made me really emotional. It was the stuck in time one with Jonas, Martha. It was Claudia disintegrating and realizing that she did it. Like all that hard work she put in, it finally paid off.
Yeah.
And then also Jonas and Martha disintegrating in the middle of the road. And
Adam and Eva
hugging each other together, spending their last moments together also.
Yeah.
And kind of a heartbreaking one was everyone else just seeing themselves disappear and they have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, which I'm trying not to think about.
They're just like, what the fuck?
I mean, at least middle-aged Jonas, even if he doesn't fully know what's going on, at least he's within the realm of, he knows that things are pretty out there right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone else. I don't know, this was great. I can't wait to watch it knowing the end, which telling us the beginning.
Yeah.
Right? And just kind of seeing it all unfold. I don't know, is there anything that like we had any like doubts on? Because now I feel like it all makes sense. But I want to make sure I didn't forget anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really like how it came back around to Tannhaus.
Yeah, me too. This whole time we were like,
he kind of was in the
Tannhaus?
story, and then he kind of, we didn't see him for like a while.
A few episodes.
And it was just kind of his name in the where they were in the late 1800s. But it's nice that it really just kind of tied back around to him.
Yeah. And it's weird to think that like it tied back to him, but originally he died. Everyone in this world died because he split it into two worlds.
Is that what it was?
I think so. Something like that, right?
I don't know.
I think that's what it was. Like his world destroyed.
He destroyed everything.
Yeah.
And it split into two other ones.
So it began with the end of his world that created two other worlds. From what I got, that's kind of what happened.
Oh, okay.
So this whole thing wouldn't have been anything if it wasn't for Martha and them fixing it. It's crazy, huh?
Yeah, I need my time. I need a few minutes to like wrap my head around that one, but yeah.
And before watching this earlier today, there was that random article I ran into of the guy that says he figured out a way to time, not figured out a way to time travel, but figured out a way for there to be no paradoxes.
Or an explanation for how to go around paradoxes?
Yeah.
Did you manage to get a link?
No, I didn't.
Okay, well, we'll
I'm
have to look into that.
Could have been clickbait.
Yeah, it could have.
Who knows?
This was
No, it's just weird that I read that like the day we're watching the last episode.
How timely.
I know, right?
Well, yeah, this show was great. I'm so happy that we watched this show. I don't even know how many times we looked over it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nothing like I've ever seen.
That was a great pick, by the way.
Yeah.
MVP. Get the pat him in the back real quick. I'll make you your coffee in the morning.
I know.
Also, shit, I don't know. Did we miss anything?
I feel like there's probably a lot. It's because everything gets explained, but it's so many questions or confusion that we had throughout the show in a way it doesn't make sense because the world just does not exist.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Right.
But I'd love to go in and see like any details that we missed.
Same here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We're done.
Yes.
Bye. No, I'm just kidding. So, Dark was Nia's pick. Unfortunately, that means for all of you that this show is going to be replaced by my pick.
Wait, what do you mean, unfortunately?
No, for them.
Oh.
Hopefully, I pick something that you all like.
Okay.
We have a list of suggestions. There are some shows that I have my eye on that I'm just gonna see what I pick in the next week. We'll eventually announce it on our channel. The show that was picked by our viewers was Better Call Saul. So if you want to suggest a show, just drop it down in the comments. Go into our Discord. We also have a show suggestion channel in there. We have a list going. So once Better Call Saul comes to an end, we will be putting up a poll to replace that one. But yeah, if you have any shows that you feel strong about at this moment, also I'll be looking over the list to make my decision to replace the show. But there will be about approximately a 2-week gap between ending this show and starting the next one because we are slammed. Trying to catch up with Patreon and also with work and the kids going to school. And we kind of were overdoing it, and we were extremely overwhelmed the last month or two.
We took on too much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like it was hard to breathe or get any other thing done other than channel related stuff. But yeah, if you have anyone to suggest our channel to, just redirect them to us. We appreciate every single one of you that followed for Dark. It's the one show that grew our channel a ton, even though we're still a super tiny channel. We're just a drop in an ocean right now. This show helped a lot, and I hope you all stick around and see what we have moving forward. Do you have anything to add?
No, I don't think so. We'll be doing the
extra,
just like the extra one, the extra video for all your comments.
Yeah, so we're gonna read all your comments for the last 2 episodes and this episode, and doing another kind of like goodbye to Dark video sometime next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that all?
Yeah, I think so. See, I keep thinking like there's something's gonna pop up and we'll just say it on the next video, but I think it's good that we're doing the next video just in case anything's forgotten.
So again, you can become a patron, which we only have Dark so far on there. I'm trying to catch up and finish posting the 100 there. Then I'll be posting Better Call Saul after that, and then trying to catch up in these next two-ish weeks. Also join our Discord, is in the description. Make sure you like our video, subscribe to our channel, turn on the notifications, and we'll see you all next time.
Thank you. Bye.